That is my idea of India. It is adopted as a greeting by the armed forces. No religion, no caste system, no creed, no color, only country. Ladies and gentlemen, I was requested by the organizers to capture our country's kaleidoscopic nature by sharing some thoughts of my idea of India. Besides thoughts on idea of India, two words, communalism and divisiveness, find a prominent mention in the request emailed to me. These words were supposed to be linked to my experience in the army till I retired as the Deputy Chief of Army Staff and later as former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. I will address both. What is my idea of India? It is given by the word idea. I for inclusive nature, D for diverse nature of the country, E for equitable treatment to everybody, gender, citizen, religion, these don't matter. And lastly, affirmative action. Affirmative action has long been displaced by a word called appeasement. Appeasement has several fault lines. There's a vast difference between the two. Affirmative action is when you pull up somebody without hoping for something in return. What is appeasement? Appeasement is when you try and help somebody hoping against hope for a return favor. If appeasement of the minorities is incorrect, can appeasement of the majority be condoned? I don't think so. I was insulated from communal experience because of the fact that my family conforms to the Sufi order, which is the softer face of Islam. Later on, during my service with the army, I never had to face anything which smelt of communalism at all. So I've had a very insulated upbringing. I have not been affected by communalism, and this is something which I am very proud of. Unfortunately, recently, with the advent of the social media and its derived anonymity, you are anonymous. People have been given free license to air what they feel like, and I'm very sad to say that this has also affected a minuscule proportion of the armed forces retired officers. Social media, both fake and otherwise, has fanned the winds of suspicion and discrimination, and this trend is very much on the rise. It is not uncommon in social media when anybody articulating a dissenting view is dubbed anti-national. It is my fond hope that this is a passing phase. From my service in the army, I can say with conviction that a gust of wind cannot uproot something which is flexible. For example, a bamboo tree which is strong and deep-rooted. Every gust of wind results in a sway, and what happens to the bamboo? It bends but doesn't get uprooted. Its flexibility and deep roots are its strength, and so is that in the case of India. A sway is local turbulence. It comes and blows over. Roots, as the roots of India, are firm and will hold on every time. The army which I served in reflects the idea of India. Its loyalty to the Constitution and its apolitical stance derive from its very existence. It derives its culture from our preamble. We, the people. The army takes its cue from that we, the people. The charter of the armed forces is unlimited liability in service of the nation, with the precondition that a runners-up position is unacceptable in the armed forces. That is India's core value of unity in diversity that we hope to preserve in the armed forces till death do us apart. You have witnessed time and again whenever the machinations of the adversary were thrust upon our country, whether it be in 1948, 62, 65, 71, Kargil, Parakram, Somodorong, Chu, Galwan, Tawang. The list is endless and will remain so in the push and pull of the emerging world order. We will always be pulled and pushed. We have much work ahead to find our rightful place in the comity of nations. This is work in progress. What makes us soar? This was something which was asked. I think number one is unity in diversity. The varied hues of the land, the Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians and Parsis are 5 fingers of the hand. When one finger is clenched and when all are clenched, we can become a powerful fist. What happens if one finger is damaged or hurt? I'm afraid the hand cannot be clenched into a fist.